Today, Call of Duty is adding the STG into MW3, so I decided to revisit the STG in every Call of Duty multiplayer. We're gonna play a game with each version and rate it on a tier list to find out which one was best. Let's dive in. And ladies and gentlemen, we're starting this video on COD 4, and you go, COD 4? STG? Are you on something? No, it's the MP44 in COD 4. So I'm giving you a little history lesson here, to be honest with you. Probably the reason you don't really remember this gun is because not a lot of people used it back in the day. Let's be honest. It was a very M16 heavy game, M4 carbine. Not a lot of people using the STG or whatever, MP44, whatever you want to call it. This map is probably not the best to test this gun because it's very sniper heavy. But you know what? I mean, it's kind of moving and grooving, folks. This is another thing too about these old CODs. I feel like you could kind of use any weapon. Like, am I crazy to say that out loud? But this was another thing, another fun fact about this this gun is it is so weird to me, but you couldn't put any attachments on it. I don't know if you guys knew this. You could only put a camo on it. It's really weird. Drop shot. Peek back. No. Got the 2+ assist. I forgot about that. You get the assist, you get 2 points. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is not terrible. Man, I forgot how just simple this game was. Like, it's like 3-5-7 kill streaks. Even if, you know, I know I said this, oh, come on. I know this game doesn't give this gun an attachment, but it's, oh, come on. But even then, even the normal guns were only getting one. It wasn't like you had, you know, 30 attachments like the new CODs. Okay, this helicopter is like the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm gonna creepy crawl my way in here. Oh, is he up top? He is. I see you. I see you. Yeah, I really can't remember a time where I like equipped this gun and I was like, yeah, I want to use the STG44. Hey, buddy. How are you? I mean, dude, it's hitting. This thing is hitting. So what would I rate the MP44, aka the STG in COD 4? Honestly, I'm probably gonna go C tier just because I felt like the mag size was very small. I also felt like not having an attachment on it really hurt. I mean, you could see when I shot from a long distance, that thing is very bouncy. So I could have used some sort of grip or something. Also, this game was just dominated by the M16. There would be zero reason to use this thing. So I'm sorry, it's a C tier. Well, we've arrived at one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time, Call of Duty World at War. And we had to play this one, unfortunately, on the plutonium mod because there was legitimately nobody on. Oh yeah, let me cook. Let me cook. Unfortunately, there was very little people on the game, which sucks, dude. To see my favorite game just go away, it makes me sad, but luckily there are some great people that run these mods, and this looks incredible too, by the way. I haven't played this one in a while because most of the time it's usually dead, but I'm dude, the STG in World at War, let's just be real. Let's just be real. This thing was so underrated, man. It really was. It's the weirdest thing when it comes to guns because this game was literally dominated by the MP40 and the I mean, even the Thompson was kind of a gun that really we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Really kind of controlled the meta. You had the Springfield, the PTRS, and I would say like STG was down at the bottom of the list maybe for guns that you would use. No. Go. But as you can see, very underrated. Oh my gosh. They just ran right by. Oh my gosh. Is there no kill streaks in this? Aren't I 7-0? Oh my gosh, let me cook. Oh, it's a 10 kill streak for an artillery? I know that's not right. Oh, sit down. But I really like to use this with the flash hider on. I know a couple people use the aperture sight back in the day, but I don't know, man. I really didn't feel like it needed it. If you had deep impact on your guns, I feel like it was fine with. Oh my gosh, we're pooping on people. We're literally 360ing people with this gun. I love it so much. Look at these guys. Let him run. Let him run. Headshot. Oh, that guy's using a Type 99. He's got no idea what he's doing. Oh, dude, this is so good. This is special. This you guys got to let me know in the comments where World at War ranks for you. Have you ever played World at War before? I know some people have never played World at War before, and it makes me really, really sad. I'm not gonna lie, because this game means so much to me. It was kind of honestly one of the first CODs that I really, I mean, I played COD 4 obviously, but World at War was like the first COD that I bought with my own money and just had so much fun on everything with it. But this STG, I mean, I kind of forgot how good it was. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. So what am I rating the STG in World at War? Listen, I don't think it's the greatest gun in this game because obviously there's the MP40 and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, it was super underrated for its time, and it still is, and you can tell from the gameplay it hits. So I'm gonna give this, actually I'm gonna give it a B+. I don't think it hits the A territory because it wasn't like overpowered, but B+ feels really solid. Honestly, if you take the flash hider off it, you have even more power. So I'm going B+. You're looking at Advanced Warfare, and you're probably a little bit confused. This game, unfortunately, added the STG in supply drops, and was kind of depressing because a lot of people, you know, didn't have the. Oh my! So we're right into it. So yeah, this thing got added into supply drops, and let's be honest with you, that system was just absolutely tragic that Sledgehammer added into the game. But, you know, that was the unfortunate side of this game. They had a lot of good stuff in the game. Oh my gosh. But it was hidden. Here's a fun fact about the STG, which I don't know if a lot of people actually know this about the gun, but there's a kind of a funny story with it. They started adding in World War II type guns throughout the game's life cycle, and people were like, what the heck, what are we doing here? And the reason was Sledgehammer was the studio in charge of Advanced Warfare, and Sledgehammer was also doing the next COD, and they were doing COD World War II. I can't think with the other gun. I think they added the MP40. I think that they added the M1 Garand. So it was like, it was one of those teasers. And I feel like even in today's COD with MW3, they're adding a lot of futuristic stuff, and we know the rumors behind that. Like, they've wanted to make AW2 for years. So it's like, I feel like they're hinting at like their next Call of Duty being another Advanced Warfare. And they're just like, we're trying to make it, guys, believe us. Like, here's the BAL 27. Here's these crazy game modes like Get Higher. It's just funny how that works, man. I really feel for Sledgehammer when it comes to that. But, you know, a lot of people didn't get the opportunity to use it, this gun. Do I think it's the best gun in the world in this game? I mean, not really. Was it competing against the BAL 27 and the ASM1? Not really, but I'm kind of pooping on people, so maybe it was the best gun of all time, guys. I don't know. So STG, I think I might go with a B. It was solid. It was, I mean, it was really solid, but it wasn't going to beat those upper echelon ARs like the HBR, the BAL. A negative of it too was it being in supply drops, so some people didn't even get to experience this gun. It's cool that they added it because I like the tie-in with it being in the next Call of Duty that they were making. But yeah, I'm gonna go B. B feels good. You know what's amazing to me about COD World War II? It doesn't matter what time of day or whatever's happening in the world, this game always has people on it. And you know what? It's time to use the STG on this game. And if you were playing this game back in the day, which is now crazy enough 7 years ago, this thing was, it was pretty good. I feel like every time I play World War II in these videos, I'm playing Gustav Cannon. I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this thing fries. Oh, this thing freaking fries, man. Who wants some fries and a burger with this? Man, this game really... The STG in this game was just unbelievable. It really was. I feel like it was just, I don't know. It was very fun to use. It was obviously meta. I mean, boom, shakalaka. You know, the funny thing is, I know this is going to sound absolutely insane as well. I feel like this map was really clowned on back in the day. But I don't know if the maps have just gotten worse in Call of Duty games. Oh my. But like, this is not that bad. Oh, let me cook. I'm trying to think of what the competitive meta was for World War II. Was it the STG for the AR? I can't even remember. Oh, let him cook. Please don't hit me. Okay, so what would I give the STG in COD World War II? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is an A weapon. I really feel like everybody was using it back in the day. Obviously, there was weapons that got added in supply drops and all that stuff, but STG, PPSH, like it was some of your top picks. Well, we are back on Vanguard, and you guys know this game had the STG. Of course you did. And we're playing a map called Desolation, I think. I really don't even know. We haven't played Vanguard in a while, but obviously you guys know STG. I mean, it was a huge part of Vanguard. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, I missed this movement. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it again till I'm red in the face. This was a game, I don't know if you guys played Warzone in the era of Vanguard, but you know, the STG was definitely something. It was also one of those blueprints. I don't know if you guys remember the Godzilla blueprint. Definitely one of the coolest blueprints probably we've ever gotten. I wanted to use it. I forgot I never bought it. I just didn't like to give this game a lot of money personally. What is happening? Is my aim that bad? Like, seriously. But if you remember correctly with this game, the STG, it hit. It hit big time. I got an emergency airdrop. I mean, I'll take it, dude. I feel like playing these games like Advanced Warfare and Vanguard, like you can just tell the speed of their games are like crazy. Where did my... Hello? Did they destroy my care packages? But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm going back to my Warzone update. I remember when the Vanguard game came out and they upgraded all the guns into Warzone and transferred them all. Boy, were they overpowered, like every single one of them. Obviously, that's kind of a little bit of their strategy. Get people to buy the game to play Warzone. And it worked because, I mean, a lot of people bought it. You know, the funny thing with this game is it actually wasn't the worst multiplayer ever. I know that's crazy to say. And the STG, I remember the first blueprint was like the warning track. I think you got it like early or something. I think if you pre-ordered the game, you got warning track early. I mean, I knew from then they were going to try to push these guns big time. I just love the speed that you can play. I mean, this is an AR and you can move and groove a little bit with it, which is awesome. I also wanted to see, I mean, I'm a 1400. That guy's a level 2500. So did he ever leave Vanguard is the question? Probably not, right? Yeah, I mean, as you can tell, guys, this thing back in Vanguard era, it was just special. I mean, it's just that simple. Okay, Vanguard STG, to me, it's an A. I felt like this thing was, from the start, they were trying to push this thing as like a meta weapon. This thing was, obviously, it's still overpowered. You know, it's still overpowered. The game probably nerfed it a couple times throughout its session, but it's still unbelievable. It's getting an A. Now, we go to the final game in MW3. It is time for the main event. The STG has been added into Modern Warfare 3, and I'm so excited to use it. We're just hopping right into a free-for-all because why not, you know? This guy has no idea I'm here. Okay, so it's got the circle iron sight, so it's got a very similar vibe to... Oh my gosh. It has a very, very similar vibe to the Advanced Warfare one, which would make sense because Advanced Warfare was made by the same studio as who made this game, Sledgehammer Games. So, I mean, I'm down for that. This dude's trying his rear end off. Holy moly, bro. New season, same sweats. Okay, this thing is kind of nasty. And it moves like this is an AR, but I'm moving around like it's an SMG. Like, let's just be honest. I haven't played MW3 in a long time, but it is not feeling that bad. I'm not gonna lie. This game really does have a decent multiplayer. It just, again, this game was always just a product of people thought it was a DLC, which it kind of probably was, but it still can be a fun COD, you know? I mean, look at this thing. The STG's always been a staple of Call of Duty. I mean, it's in a lot of CODs, and it really hasn't mattered the era either. Whether it's advanced, whether it's modern, whether it's World War II, they're just gonna put STG in the game and hope for the best. I want to kind of test this range. Let me see. Let me stay up here and see if it's got any range. Okay, that's not really range, but okay, that guy was probably. Oh, you cannot let that happen. Okay, so first impressions, what would I put the STG from Modern Warfare 3 in a tier list? It's got good mobility, it hits. I don't think it's like in the MCW range for like broken and overpowered, so I don't think it's A. I think we got another B tier. I think we got another B tier STG. Maybe when we learn the builds, the proper builds, maybe it'll improve it even more. But good for Call of Duty for not making it super broken right off the rip. I really appreciate that, but still fun to use in multiplayer. And there you have it. That's the evolution of the STG pretty much in every single Call of Duty multiplayer. Thank you all so much for watching. Which is your favorite STG? Comment down below and let me know. Subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next one.